During the signing of documents between Raila Amolo Odinga and Raila to ensure that they are going to work together for the remaining term, I note something where Deputy President Kindiki was sidelined. In fact, there was a hiccup in protocol. And as a person who has a third eye, it's very clear, it's written on the wall that Kindiki won't be the Deputy President of Raila in 2027, at least by peaking. Because even if I'm Raila, the mountain is gone, I cannot risk myself to pick Kindiki. Yet there are other regions by the who are bringing on board their votes. So it's very clear that the signing of these documents aimed at fighting Rigathi Gachagua, but also the casualty is going to be the leaders from the mountain who supported the impeachment motion. So in this episode, I've come to talk about the hiccup in the protocol, what it means for our politics, and most importantly, the sedimentaries we can learn from the politics of our nation. But before I do this, I want to know that if you're new to this channel, please subscribe. If geopolitics and economics is what you want, this will be definitely the right channel for you to subscribe to. So, one may ask what brought about this? The thing is that the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua catalyzed the broad-based government because Ruto went into a panic mode. A region which voted for him almost 50% started rebelling. So he tried to look outside and he held Raila's hand. And remember, even Raila used this opportunity because he's a master in forging handshakes. He joined government. He first put in ODM members, 4 of those appear Wandai, Joho, and others. Now they have signed formally. In fact, when Raila came from Addis Ababa, he started consulting, but it was just PR. They had already agreed to work together. The consultation were just PR. In fact, he was using public money. Okay. And he has signed this document. I keep on telling people that whenever you see the opposition in bed with government, it's the Kenyan people losing. Let no politician tell you that they are uniting Kenya. Because whenever there is the opposition and government at the same time, nobody can oversee the other. It means the government can go, okay, in flight mode. The reason as to why you must be having a strong opposition and strong government, the opposition checks government. It's the reason as why whenever there is a strong opposition, the government delivers. That's the truth. And whenever there is a weak opposition, the government does not deliver. That's the matter of fact. So by Raila joining government, I know Raila is becoming old now, he wants to eat, but it was a mistake in terms of strategic thinking of Kenya. And it also shows the hypocrisy of Raila because he used to come out and say that he will not allow the opposition work in government. Now he's putting the opposition in government. But also, I feel sad for people from the mountain who supported Rigathi Gachagua's impeachment. Now even the little they have in government is going to be taken away. How will they tell their people? Even DP Kindiki is realizing that his position will not be available in 2007. Even when signing a document, protocol was breached. And remember, Uriamuto used to, the basis on which very many people oppose Uhuru Kenyatta is the breach of protocol. When Uhuru Kenyatta used to invite Raila after Ruto, then people came out to speak. Some of the people who come out to speak now are keeping quiet because they are eating. In fact, let me first play a tape when Kindiki was speaking and then he invited Raila, which was a breach of protocol. Here's the tape.
Your Excellencies William Ruto and Raila Odinga. Thank you, Your Excellencies. We wish you well. And I know I speak on behalf of all my colleagues from both ODM and UDA. We wish you well. Because if you succeed in leading us, Kenya will succeed. Therefore, I am happy, Your Excellency, and allow me now so that we climax this event with 2 speeches. And I'm going to invite the first speaker, Your Excellency, Raila Odinga. Welcome, Your Excellency.
Haya, you may be seated. My pleasure now to invite my brother, William Samoei Ruto, to come, the party leader of UDA.
Thank you very much, the Honorable Prime Minister, and please let's take our seats.
That is Kindiki. You clearly see that even Kindiki does not command the mountain. He tried, but he failed. The mountain is with Rigathi Gachagua. And trust me, the bad thing with Rigathi Gachagua is also not doing well. William Ruto never got rested when he was being fought by the system. Rigathi Gachagua is resting a lot, waiting in May to move across the country. This is the time where Rigathi Gachagua should move across the country, most especially with the Western, because the Western is going to decide the vote. William Ruto, when he knew that he needed the Central Kenya people, he moved in Central each and every day. And Rigathi Gachagua must replicate this system of waiting till May. These people are converging. Ruto used to say that there must be an opposition, but now he's backtracking. In fact, Ruto said these statements.
And this is the reason why some of us were said to be against the handshake. You know, the handshake took away the oversight role of the opposition. In Kenya today, we do not have an opposition. There is a mongrel of an organization. Nobody knows what the hell it is. People don't know whether we have the opposition in government or the government in the opposition. It's quite a maybe scientists, maybe policymakers in this great institution in Carnegie would do research on what is going on in Kenya. Because for all intents and purposes, the opposition is running government and government is running the opposition, which is quite a situation.
That is real. You clearly see the hypocrisy. So for me, I think, one, Ruto is trying to look somewhere else for help. But also, one of the biggest casualties is going to be Kindiki, because Ruto cannot pick Kindiki in 2007 because Kindiki can bring nothing on the table in terms of votes. And remember, picking you as a deputy depends on what you're going to bring on the table as the votes. So you clearly see that it was a mistake to impeach Gachagua, especially those from the mountain. Anytime from now, they are going to be leaking their tears. They are going to be crying, maybe in the bathroom. Okay? So you clearly see protocol was abused, and it's a sad day for Kenya. The politicians are converging for their own interest. You cannot tell me that the opposition is being brought into government. Who is going to oversee government? That means they will do anything they want. One of the lowest moments is when even Raila Odinga came out to support Adani. I laughed. In fact, by the time Raila will die, he would have undone all the revolutionary things he used to stand for. And Ruto played him. He cancelled the Adani deal. Raila looked like a fool. And this is what is happening. So for me, I think Kindiki is going to be the biggest casualty. And those leaders from the mountain who supported their own to be impeached. And most importantly, the Kenyan people are the one losing, because you cannot be having a government which cannot be checked. Of course, that's my opinion. Do make comments by commenting about this. Thank you very much for listening in. If this is your first time on this YouTube channel, I employ you to subscribe, like, and comment so that I can be motivated to do more of such videos. I'll see you on another one. Peace.